Okay, so in this log I'm going to show you one thing that I think we missed in one of the logs, and it is the fact that we have added a Wii Nunchuck control to the microscope in order to make things easier to debug when we are automating this. And this is the actually, let me switch the camera so that I can see that you can see what I'm trying to show you. Here I have the microscope, and here is the Wii Nunchuck. Now there are several functionalities that we have added to this control, and for example, I'm going to show this with the image that you can see on the screen. Right now we're working with an augmentation of 10, and we're working with an infected tuberculosis sample. Okay, so as you can see, the microscope is right here. It is working with its power bank right over here, and actually the camera is not connected to the Raspberry Pi here in the microscope. It's connected to the computer, and so that you can see what I'm recording from the screen. Okay, so the first functionality of this control is that we have used the accelerometer that the control has in order to turn on and turn off the left lights that we have added to the microscope. So if you move this to the left, then the light turns off, and of course you can see that the image also goes black because of the camera. It doesn't have enough light to show light. And if we move this to the right, just as I have shown you, the light turns on again. Okay, so that's the first functionality. The second one is that we're using this controller in order to move the fields of the microscope. So it is set to move one field of the microscope, but whenever you are using the 100 augmentation, so I have to move this kind of a little bit so that you can see that the microscope is moving. Okay, so if I move this to the right, then the microscope moves to the right, and if I move this down, you can see that it moves down. And if I move this up, then you can see that I can move this up. Okay, the same with the left. This is a positive tuberculosis sample, but that's just a precipitation of methylene, so there are probably not bacteria there. Besides that, it's kind of hard to look at them with an augmentation of them. Okay, so this is the very important thing. We're using the Wii Nunchuck, the buttons C and Zeta, in order to move one step the Zeta axis. So if you press this, I don't know if you can see this, but the microscope kind of moves one step, and I think you can see that in the focus. So if I press C, then the microscope moves to the other side of the Z axis. Okay, so in order to make this quicker, we have used the Z axis accelerometer in order to make this faster. So if I move this up, the Z axis microscope moves, and you're going to see that with the focus of the image. And if I just put this down, the Z axis move, and as you can see in the image gets in focus again. Actually, I have the problem is that I cannot see straight the screen. Okay, so there we're good. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you with this. Another important thing is that we're using a power bank of 10 amperes, so the microscope is kind of able to work for 4 hours just by itself with its battery. And I don't know, the webcam now works extremely well. We have all the, I think we haven't uploaded a photo of the bottom of the microscope, and it's kind of amazing because you have this whole lot of cables, and you have a Raspberry and an Arduino Uno and the shield that we have made, and everything is connected down there. And actually it's easy to access through the Intel Edison that we're using as a server. So I think that's this for the video.